Both the number one receivers is trash.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Throwing on first down is Allen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Allen. It's complete. It's gone.
Gotcha.
And from the 25, they work this to
Taco
the 29.
Charlton.
A gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Allen going to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied
face
to the
mask.
football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Buddy, get off of that block. What are you doing?
It's not going to get him much, maybe a yard.
And I forgot to do it again. God dang.
There to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They had great starting position
to begin
the
somebody.
drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Griffin.
Oh, my God.
To his running back, Grant. And that
They
play
hate me.
went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
It's fine.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team.
Gotcha.
And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But
who would be a wild card team
for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Taco, that was you.
Continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood.
Mr. Tuesday.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got goal.
Oh. No. Oh, wow.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That was my fault.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback
Got you,
puts
Cole
him right in
Beasley.
the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the shotgun snap to Allen. Gore hit. He lost the football.
Pick that up.
This is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 29-yard
For some fumbles out here.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Boy.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Caught. It's Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Griffin.
Boy, Wilson, that man's a monster.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
Sorry.
But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job
How
forcing
did you
the
not catch
contact
that?
and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You want to call Beasley?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got Smith here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Isn't he a safety? Why is he playing corner?
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you.
That should have been a pick.
Exactly what he just did.
What the heck were you doing?
5 yards on the catch.
Oh, I forgot they had Larry Fitzgerald, too.
2nd and 5.
That's time they killed us
for
for him.
5-yard completion on 1st down. On the counter, Gore.
Nope.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen.
Come on, that should have been a pick.
Complete.
I knew he was going there.
Well, he leads the NFL
Stuck in an animation.
Added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, and sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Dolphin football. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. To throw is RG3.
Oh my God, RG3.
Will be incomplete.
That's crazy.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
It would have been.
Instead, it's second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
Oh, that triangle button.
Down for the sack.
He was wide open. He would have been gone.
Until we hit halftime.
Can't believe we tied with the Redskins.
Coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And a completion to Wilson.
Ooh, almost there.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The Ravens second. Maybe it's because Mark Ingram got hurt.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Griffin. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Griffin.
Ooh, that boy he is a monster. He turned into a monster.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all.
Nope, too late. They already did.
It almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taking about 7 yards
Yeah, man,
deep.
Wilson's a monster.
Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time.
That was terrible.
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet.
Why are you going to call a timeout if you're going to run it?
Multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, Josh Allen, trash.
Losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Allen.
Oh, no.
And that's caught by Beasley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
They ain't about to do nothing.
First down, and they're going to throw it Allen. Nowhere to escape.
He was going to go to Beasley. They get picked by me.
Things a bit here. 18 yards to go now. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10.
I guess the tie doesn't really count.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
If I didn't click onto that, that was going to be a pick.
Midfield. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. From midfield now, here's Griffin. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the
first down.
23 yards on the play. Now Griffin on first down. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Griffin.
Oh, I got hit.
Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Griffin will throw again. Incomplete.
Out of the
Nearly
zone.
the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Oh, no.
Hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Ran through.
Alexander. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressive.
Give me that.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Let's get back in there.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
that
remember,
man,
2nd year, as you know,
definitely one of my favorite receivers.
Training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, crap.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And
pull away a little bit.
People think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams, an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. It was first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have
24,
to think.
it's 21.
1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
That
drive.
should have been a pick. But
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And here's Allen throwing again. And this one caught by Beasley.
should have been a fumble.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the
Taco's
28.
not playing like
That is
Taco
real
lately.
short of the first. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And some strong running. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set
go
to
Super
take
Saiyan,
over.
go Tanks.
They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off,
Don't need the running game.
to come back to life.
Nope. RG3 about to get 300-something yards, and then we can run that.
And keep the ball away from their opponents.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And
Got 4 yards out of it.
Gets him right to
That's
a
all we
midfield strike.
need.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson.
Get off me.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy. Now,
I try to throw it away.
He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following
You
the
gotta
second and 18.
stop throwing it all crazy like that, RG3. God dang.
But it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Griffin to throw. They're able to locate Wilson.
Surprised you threw that one right.
First down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. He's got it, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Albert Wilson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And
Yes, it is.
Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards.
Kicking that thing without even looking.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of been...
Taco!
This is intercepted. My goodness.
Get that, Taco.
Get
off me. Get off me. Dang it.
He's not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it.
You have got to get off of that, Parker.
In his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
On 2nd down, it's Grant.
Dang it.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the
That's
backfield.
all right.
That's a big loss of 3, and it
You
brings
just gave
up
me
3rd
more.
down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead.
That man, Taco Charlton.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about, Dallas. 6-3. About to be 7-3.
First and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That was my fault.
Incomplete. It's John Brown. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
No, he's not.
Allen
He literally keeps getting picked. Literally keeps getting picked. How is he 6 for 6? That's 2 interceptions he's thrown.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Nice
6 yards was the
gain real quick, and then I'm going to run.
So here's 2nd and 4. Griffin. Flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's alright. I was trying to make something happen that wasn't there.
They face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Right. Now we can run the ball. If we can.
The Dolphins have a first down.
I'm not forcing anything, so if we can't run it, I'm going to keep passing it.
They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Come on, Corey.
Jerry Hughes on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
I didn't think he was going to zoom outside like that.
Up 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
He better if he can get an upgrade after this game. That boy Wilson's killing it for me.
2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So
a very one-sided affair.
Welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Dang, they're just shutting us down with that run.
For about 3, 2nd and 7 coming up.
Oops.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They go back to Grant.
How you gonna say that was green zone?
This one down near the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, Griffin. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the twist.
Jacksonville beat the Colts.
Out of the gun, Griffin. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Dolphins, the win is number 9 for them on the year.
Alright. Taco Charlton got him an upgrade. Julian Davenport. Oh, nice. Nice. Got 6 more games to play. RG3 again. Raekwon McMillan. We got 2 good linebackers now. Players with this ability have an increased chance to catch passes that have been tipped into the air. Yeah. That's crazy. They be robbing my players. Jalen Ramsey. I'm excited to see who's going to be in the free agency. Make RG3 get better. I know we need some linemen. I don't know, our linemen have been pretty good sometimes.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw.
We got a goal though. Shut up. That boy Wilson fast. He should have had a breakout game. I ruined that though earlier in the year. Oh my gosh. Do it too soon. Oh, okay, Corey Grant. That wasn't to you, but do what you need to do. That's crazy. Corey just snatched that from my receiver. Oh my God, RG3.
Hey man, listen, great job today.
I got a bronze. No, it was not. Oh, okay, it's silver. Still, that's trash. Swat that. Get that out of here. Give me that. Playing both sides, boy. Play as Akib. Give me that. Too easy. Oh, that one I played it too well. I didn't disguise it like I did the first time. Nope. Boy. Yeah, 5 out of 6. It's hard to do this defense thing. Thanks for going backwards. I appreciate that. You're on a 15, 14. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw it to the other dude. That would have been another pick. Nice. Don't want to keep holding out that long. What do you mean? Out of bounds. Whoa, what's going on? That's crazy. How do we hold them the whole time and then... Alright. Thank you. Dang. Now they're gonna have a million times in the end zone. No. That should have been a pick, but he threw it too high. Whatever, I don't care. Should have been silver, but they hold us. Aqib Talib. What's this press at anyway? 90. Doesn't see a lick of playing time, or he sees some playing time, just doesn't get the ball. So if Odell or any big name receiver is on the free agency, that's who we gonna get. Stop showing that receiver and show Wilson. That boy Wilson's been balling.
Okay, Coach, you know, the folks in the dog pound, they live for games like this.
Oh,
Snowy conditions
Lord.
here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
This should be fun.
Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Or
And it's a pretty
Landry,
good
Jarvis
return here as
Landry.
he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Whoa, a 4 receiver set. I don't see a run coming from this.
First down, Mayfield.
Oh,
And his first pass
I
is
shouldn't have
incomplete.
bailed like that.
He
That
was
would have been
trying
an
to get it to
interception.
his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man.
Oh
That's
my
David
God.
Njoku, the tight end.
The freaking pursuit
That'll move
on
the
my
sticks for the
behalf was
Browns to gain
trash.
12.
Coach is
I didn't think he was
always
that
hard on the
fast.
quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Nice try, though.
When he gets moving,
He over here tried
many
to
guys wanna come
stop,
over and put a hit
try
on
to
him.
slow down like I was going to
That's
run
gonna
past
go as a
him.
loss of 1 on
Crazy.
first down.
That was one time.
Mayfield throwing quickly
Nope.
out to Beckham. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Landry's in this. Oh, good.
On third down, Mayfield. Got a
Oh
man
my
into
God,
Rashad
I'm
Higgins.
trash. I'm
Well
trash.
past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
That
Here's
should
a
have been a
quick
pick.
throw caught by Higgins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And again, it's Mayfield.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers?
Oh
And the
my
ball skills are the same,
God.
right? The coverage skill.
Every single time I forget. This is annoying.
And responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
On second down now.
Oh, he's gone.
And they will finally
Face
get
mask.
him down, and now
Boy.
penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now a play fake here on first down.
I shouldn't have did the play fake.
Escape, and he goes down.
Mr. Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But
and he'll take this into the end zone.
That man
for a
Wilson, he
Dolphins
be balling, I'm
touchdown.
telling you.
Albert Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this.
I don't know if I want to sign another big receiver.
Gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Detroit lost.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they
I
get
see
set
the
to
Cowboys in the
take over here.
playoffs.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Oh, we're already a threat.
Every
Boy.
team has in their goals. All right. Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think,
Super
is
Bowl.
to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. They go play action
Gotcha.
here on first down.
Y'all want to play like that?
Coming and down he goes.
We could do it.
Taco Charlton in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hike it. You a hoe.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a second down coming up. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Oh.
Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Oh, my
They get
Lord.
16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Face mask. Defense.
Come on. You didn't need to do that,
So they'll
McMillan.
take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against you.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Holding.
Picked off by Rashad Jones.
Holding. Defense.
Defense? Oh.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Take that ball, boy.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Griffin.
How did you drop that?
Physical play on the football.
That's okay.
There, and it's 2nd down.
That's all right.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there?
Oh, my God. RG3.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
I haven't thrown more interceptions. I'm honestly surprised I haven't thrown more interceptions. The way he be throwing that ball is crazy. That's what it is. It's like insane.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
Why aren't you pressing him?
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Mayfield now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. A first carry now for
Kareem
my
God.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Our defense is just,
Browns, a gain of 12.
we just don't know what we're doing.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Mayfield. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
Oh, my God. Oh, I saw that come in, too. A little bit over pursuit.
Touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Time here to remind you that coming up later tonight on Sunday Night Football, it's the Seahawks and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And then
y'all got to block better than that.
More birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. On 2nd and 9, Griffin.
Oh, no.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Eat it.
Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Also, you're lying to us. That's his 10th one, huh?
3rd and long. It's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
This is the first time, actually, that someone like the Browns have actually ran a play like this. Oh, my God, he slipped. That's crazy.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
All right, let's not give up on what we were doing.
On their side of midfield, and yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite defense.
Come on.
If you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it.
We got to take our first L.
Mayfield looks to throw, and that's off the mark, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the
take a field goal. We're about to drive down this field. I'm tired of y'all.
That time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th.
God dang, that runoff. Holy crap.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Seibert able to knock this one through.
Holy crap.
They take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie.
That was risky.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. And that's caught.
Yeah.
And all the way in for a Miami
Boy.
touchdown.
Let's get it.
Jakeem Grant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to
That's why you get yourself a fast receiver.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Whatever.
I'm seeing if something pops.
Whatever, computer.
And if it does, that can
I just don't want to lose. Get out of here.
Get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Oh, hell man.
Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. We have hit half. You sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, cool. Let's go. The lake effect snow set to continue for the 2nd half of action as we are back underway. This one taken just inside the 10.
How is that man so
They'll take this
fast?
across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll run on first down. Grant.
Y'all gotta do better blocking, boys.
So get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Griffin caught. It's Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. So here's
it
a
looks like
first
it's
and 10
man.
at
We'll
the
see.
38.
Yeah, this man.
It's Griffin being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this
playing
for
with these
field
boys.
position after the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd
I did it
and 10,
again. I'm an idiot.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
First.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, I thought he was wide open.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there.
It's all right.
But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
He bumped him.
RG3.
Stop running into him.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Now Griffith.
Oh, my God. It's all right. We'll take our field goal.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know,
Don't
happy
try
in
to...
front, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Mayfield on first down.
Oh, that was... I did not know it was going to go to him. If it didn't, that was a pick.
Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Dallas is 7 and 3.
Throwing, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield.
Come on.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
That's all right.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Mayfield now from the 50. Gets this to Kareem Hunt.
That should have been a hit stick.
And he's got another
He over here
first down
juking.
as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets this to the 35.
13-yard
gain of 5.
Rushing.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
I don't see him running the ball here.
4th down, Mayfield.
Pick. That should have been a pick.
It's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might...
That's why you get yourself fast, people.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Corey Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
They thought we were passing it.
May not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded at the 8.
I was in there. Give me that half
Solid
tackle.
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because...
Oh, my God. I need to start using this strafe button. That's my fault. I knew he was throwing it that way, too. I think the AI like realizes that it's a linebacker and not a corner or a safety.
3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2?
I don't think so.
Taken in by the tight end Njoku. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
So many hits that you could take. There's only so many hits you could take before you get blasted again, boy.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Oh, we're going up in yards.
The Dolphins have a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. He completes it to Wilson.
Oh, my God.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Of course.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
That's crazy. That's the only way y'all can score. That's cool.
Fumble return for a Browns TD.
That was tragic.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going?
Now they're back in the game because of that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns get ready as they head back out there. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down, and the goal.
Oh, come on.
The game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
I hate RG3 with those passes are so erratic.
But he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Hopefully this works.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant.
Oh my God.
And I think the Browns got it. They did.
The computer, whenever they strip, they get everything. That's the crazy part about that.
Right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. He finds his target, Beckham.
Oh, Odell Beckham,
Get this
huh?
one past the 30. To the 25-yard line. Mayfield to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. Me again.
Make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Me again.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score.
Thank you. Wash it down.
For the moment, it's a touchdown. The multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Wow.
It's a touchdown. And now in the final
Had triple coverage over there. That's crazy.
Away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm on RG3.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that.
Give me that.
It's caught inside the 35.
Boy. Y'all better stop playing with Corey Grant. Not Corey, Jakeem.
With 10 seconds left in the game. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now RG3. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. They'll spot it at the 40.
Shoot.
It's a 50-yard
Nope. Oh
kick
my
for the win.
God, I'm trash. That's crazy.
And that changes everything here in
Not clutch over here.
It's a little teaching moment here.
Tails ever failed?
Overtime rules.
Yeah.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That wasn't how it happened last time.
This will be fielded at the 6.
I ain't get no possession. We just went in the tie.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Here's Griffin. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on
Let's
that
keep
one.
that thing moving.
Have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. the gun, Griffin. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, Griffin. Wilson's got it complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. From the gun, Griffin. And
let's get out of here.
It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game.
Get up out of here, boy.
Making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Get up out of here. That boy Grant was killing him. Robert Griffin, about time. RG3, the man we came to see. Break, sag, ability slot. What ability we got here? Passers with this ability have a higher chance of completing a pass animation and throwing the ball while being sacked. Passers with this ability have perfect accuracy on them. I don't have any more. Okay. Gotta play the Eagles. Taco Charlton. Nice. A diamond in the rough or what? Okay. Offense went up a little bit. We're slowly going up there. What does it look like, the standings? Cowboys are 8-3, nice. And Cowboys number 3. Good thing we already played them. I don't want to play them again. So right now it seems like they got, if I beat the Eagles, they'll clinch that. And hopefully they win too. We go bam. Hold on. Just remembered. Took me that long to remember. That's crazy. Played what? 11 games and forgot every time. McMillan. How did he upgrade? This boy right here is nice. Let's get that deep threat. Play this game, boy. Be right back.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did.
Look at all their freaking line.
We sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered mine.
They got the best line in the NFL.
They didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Toward the pylon. Caught.
Good thing it wasn't a touchdown.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Now Wentz.
Give me that.
And it's intercepted
Boy,
at the goal line.
Stop playing.
Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a huge
Stop playing, boy. Bend don't break defense.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On 1st down, it's Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That was easy.
A 16-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it
Gotcha.
Nowhere to escape.
If he wanted to hit you, I was going to hit you.
Vince Beagle just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something.
McMillan said, I'm tired after that.
17 yards to go on 2nd down. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Yep, get that sack, boy.
They bring down Wentz on the sack.
All your momentum gone.
With a big
John Jacob.
sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
I thought that was going to get him. If it did, I was gone.
Really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Don't forget later tonight, Sunday Night Football.
See if we can get a deep ball to
Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Ooh, don't look like it. I think they're blitzing.
It's supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from Century
I was
Field.
trying to position catch that.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Griffin. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Yeah, Wilson, my all-star right now.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage.
Oh, wow, is it?
What, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
I did not know that, actually.
They all want to be number 1.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Halfback power
and he slides
G.
down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now.
Touchdown.
It's Grant. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Corey Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a new
Come on, Philly. What's wrong?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already
I'd be beating you worse if I was my team.
This becomes a pretty important
Cowboys.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
Gotcha.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
That should have been a knockout hit right there.
At least 3 points, get that 0.
Good job, Baker.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz now on first down.
Oh my God, that should have been another pick.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a
Oh yeah, he's tired.
face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost.
Why is he so tired? He ain't do nothing.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
That was a good run.
Always making an
I ain't got to hit on that run. That was good.
Just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd.
I was right there.
And it's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is caught.
That's all right.
It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown.
That's all right.
Nelson Aguilar.
That's still trash, boys.
On the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that.
I was too. It's all right.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Oh!
Oh, he's got a little down.
No!
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes.
Grant is my guy.
Meetings, they're on practice time. Heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Here's Griffin.
Grant. I should have possession that. That was my fault, Grant.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Griffin.
Oh, my Lord.
And he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
We're going to at least get a field goal from
going to
this.
burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Griffin buying time to his left.
I was trying to fall down, holding offense.
Short of the first, right around the 42. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
You're an idiot.
That's football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining.
No, they're not.
Griffin.
No, they ain't.
And he will.
Y'all crazy. Stupid.
Led to him taking off, picking up the first.
Shouldn't have given me that chance.
13-yard run. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to go.
Oh my God.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
RG3, that was a touchdown pass. Why? Why?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Griffin. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. The quick slant caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I wanted a touchdown, but we'll take our field goal. Oh, no,
so
no,
with 1 second left in the half,
no.
on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will
I'm glad they did that.
For this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Griffin. Running over the middle by Graham. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Exposing y'all.
Very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is RG3. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball.
And that is caught.
Allen Hurns.
Touchdown, Miami. Allen Hurns. His 2nd touchdown on the season. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
All right.
Let's see how hard they play.
Flopping like LeBron James over there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll get out
the heck did I go?
To the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Running with Howard.
Nice.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's caught by Sanders.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12.
All that juking he was doing, that's why.
And that leads to a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Robert Griffin III now gears up to lead this offense again. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now it's Griffin, caught by Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Now Griffin on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. And here's Griffin. Caught. It's Wilson. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Griffin. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Get in there.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll let the fullback try to take him home.
That was actually really,
big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Get us the ball, get us the ball.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Come on, RG3.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz.
Oh, my Lord.
Escapes the defender. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hey, what's up?
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a
Oh my God, I was right there.
And make them eat up some time. Make
Oh
it a
boy,
little bit of resistance,
I'm trash.
so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
Gotcha.
Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
That's what's up. I appreciate the support.
Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Aqib Talib, you're so slow.
50. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one. And
Oh my God.
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
RG3. The game like screwing me over. That's crazy.
And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets
Give me the ball back.
Closer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
Partner,
is
they're
reversed.
less than
Yeah.
2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this.
You should have seen the last game.
Griffin gonna throw it. Wilson's got it complete.
Holding
And he's gonna be
offense.
taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent game,
All right.
but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I was trying to get to
2
the
yards gets
outside.
them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this game's been holding me all this,
Well, they had that one sniffed out.
all the day.
Excellent run
I can't even
blitz.
say this
Stopped
morning
that one
anymore.
for
It's
a
1
short
o'clock.
gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment,
Get off me.
go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Oh, RG3. This is almost impossible to
The
tolerate.
intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be 2nd
We'll run
down.
it.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They will run with Grant. And an alley to
No.
run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Griffin gonna throw deep for the
Dang
end
it.
zone.
RG3, that was there.
Complete. 1
Oh, I
second
got one
left to
more.
go.
Screw it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. There's Griffin to throw. And Wilson has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
He should be the #1 receiver now.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how
Well,
they
if
got
you
it done,
subscribe,
though.
I'll definitely play
take
with
care
you
of every
on a later
aspect
time.
of the game. Shut down the run. Control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is
I'm up to play
harassed.
anybody.
This type of
I haven't really been playing this lately, but I'll play you. And just so you know, my plays in this are not the same for my plays playing other people. I just used what beats the computers. I was thinking about simulating it to the playoff. See what we got. Clinch star, playoff berth. Oh, we gotta play them again. Forgot that they're division. The Dallas Cowboys. What about you?
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks. We strap it up and we get better. Set! And read!
Earl Man's Link. Ice Blue Mink. Ah. Still got Moss though. I'm surprised he's making these passes. Doesn't do this in the game. He'd be killing me in the game, wide open. That was the first. What? Get up. Oh, yes. I should have got a goal on that. Hurdled the heck out of that air. I wonder if they're really gonna run this. Oh, I'm locked on him. No, I'm not. Throw it. What's your favorite team? I'll play this guy. Give me that. Stop playing. I was gonna hurt one of you linemen too. And now we gotta stop them. Gotcha. Thank you. The Ravens. Yeah, they're really good. Sack. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. He's too good. Ooh, that was wide open too. Good thing he didn't have a chance to throw it. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Come on. Yeah, definitely in this game. He's super overpowered. Lamar Jackson in this game is what Michael Vick was in 2000, I think it was 5 or 4, one of those two. Nick Needham. I don't really care about the rest of them. I've seen people get beat with just Lamar Jackson runs. Yeah, Superstar KO. I haven't played that in a while, actually. Been trying to make RG3 better, but it's almost impossible. Why am I listening to this right now?
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins
and the
New York Jets. For the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here.
Are you excited for Madden 21?
MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's a week
Dallas is 10-3.
Should be a good one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dolphins and the New York Jets.
Got you.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets work their way onto the field led by the number 3 overall pick in 2018.
Sam
Darnold. And during the offseason, Darnold was asked where he was looking to improve. He told everybody being more comfortable in the pocket. You look back to the numbers from his rookie campaign, 17 touchdowns and 13
I'm probably going to
starts.
still be doing franchise mode in 21 too. And then the PS5, I can't wait for that to come out.
A stronger set of receivers now here in 2019. To throw again on second down.
Come on, that should have been a hit stick. Why is everybody tackling this man?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Yep.
Fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Give me that ball.
Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, happy birthday.
They'll run on first down. Grant fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the 35 on second down. Griffin.
Ow.
Now a fumble.
Jamal Adams. He be killing my receivers.
Set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
That man Jamal Adams.
Carry there is he'll get about 4.
Yeah, no problem.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. Look at the starters defensively for the Dolphins. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to.
Did you get anything for your birthday besides money?
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold.
That shit, come on. Fumble. If I'm getting hit by Jamal Adams and fumbling like that, come on.
Pretty good. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The numbers for Bell on the ground of the game last week. 19 carries, 91 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
A game there.
All fireworks. That's awesome.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line.
What do you like more, basketball or football?
Right on the money.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Gotcha.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Darnold on 3rd down.
Come on.
Position on him, and
He ain't about to do that.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
That's crazy.
line.
They trying to rob me
Nice
this game.
job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Oh, no, we don't.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I stream pretty much every day, but it's different games. Last 2 days I've been streaming this though, and probably tomorrow too.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
What position do you play in football?
We remind you that coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Seems like we've seen the Seahawks quite a bit in prime time the last few weeks, and we get them again tonight as they head
Come
down
on,
to take on the
RG3.
Rams.
It's like they're trying to give the game to the Jets.
It's Giants,
It's not going to happen.
Eagles from Chile, Philadelphia. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Griffin. And he completes it to Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good
All
for
right.
13. And
I appreciate you stopping
down.
in. Catch you on one of the next streams.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. That's caught by his big
God
tight
dang.
end, Gesicki. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit
These boys
deflating.
up.
You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now it's Griffin. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield.
What position do you play?
Himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
This is caught.
This.
And he coughed it up, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they get the
This game, oh my God.
As he stopped at the 7-yard line.
We're about to witness my first L.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on.
That should have been a pick.
Drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here playing the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And brought
I should have freaking realized what route was coming before that happened.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. A first down throw, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought
We gotta take that one.
back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very
Taco
well.
Charlton.
And that'll
This is
carry
like,
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
he forces a lot of
And New
fumbles.
York set to take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
Gotcha.
without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Darnold now to throw. Open man is Anderson.
Jeez.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Darnold.
Nice.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter.
Oh, y'all tripping. Trying to put us in that.
2nd and 10.
See?
50-50
Switched
ball.
it up.
It's intercepted.
Off me.
Picked off by Bobby
If I would have
McCain.
kept that
And the possession
defense they put
is
me in, that
theirs
wasn't
at
an
their own
interception.
43-yard line.
Get out of here.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And taking it across midfield. And
You got to run away
inside
from
the 45.
freaking Jamal Adams.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always
That
fun
was
to
them.
watch him work.
Neutral zone infraction.
Isn't it? Because when you see him get the
Of
ball
course.
and just go, in addition to that speed,
They don't like
it helps
me.
out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Griffin.
Oh my God. Jamal Adams is killing all of my receivers.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Griffin. And a completion to Wilson.
Yeah, you ain't about to hit me
He's
again.
corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them.
Oh, you ain't that fast. I thought you were faster than that.
And oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
To throw is RG3. Hard throw, incomplete.
It was wide open.
I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Griffin. The quick slant caught. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
57, Mike, 57.
From the shotgun, Griffin to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Griffin toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Corey Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
So just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, I was distracted when I kicked that.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. So? Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Take that.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Just RG3, he can't throw. On this game, he can't throw to save his life.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
He straight up threw it to the ground.
Now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So here's the Jets offense now.
That's a shame.
Ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Come on, that should have been a pick. Stop playing with me.
They discussed how they were going to get
this is ridiculous. First, you're going to make RG3 start playing like trash, and then you ain't even going to give me my interceptions.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Oh, you got Le'Veon Bell.
Opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Do I have a brother?
Here's Darnold. A screen to Bell. And he's got the first
I have two brothers.
Down at the 42. Move the chains.
I have two brothers and two sisters.
Darnold now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60% at its 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I'm the middle child. I have an older brother, older sister, younger brother, younger sister.
Tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed,
what
and
about
their
you?
running savvy.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
55.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he will have him in, Demaryius Thomas. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right
Are you the oldest?
45. First catch there for Thomas. It's a first down. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason,
he better be.
I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years.
I appreciate you stopping in, man. I really do.
It in recent seasons.
See you later. Have a good day.
He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Now Griffin. Caught. It's Wilson. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Thank you.
Out of the gun, Griffin. That's complete to
y'all ain't about to hit me.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Albert Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And this one's caught. And their
Stop playing with us.
lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go
5 wide.
Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
Jamal Adams over here making us look stupid. Smacking everybody.
What you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw, Darnold. Caught here by Bell. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
6 for 7 on 3rd down.
The shotgun. Here's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted.
Let's make it 6 for 8.
Today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
And
now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson,
fingers turned to Twitter
his
fingers.
2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
if I didn't get stuck, that would have been my interception, boy. Come on.
And really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And it finally kept happening.
Stop playing.
My goodness, another interception.
I want yards. That's why I got to run backwards.
Jerome Baker. And he'll actually wind up losing about 10 yards here, but no matter, they've got the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
Oh my God, RG3.
Things different than what he expected.
You're making it real hard to play.
He's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 2nd and 10 now. Griffin eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
He throws just as bad.
Just 1 for 3.
Not even pressured.
This is 3rd and 10.
Yes, he does.
Griffin.
Saw that coming again.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Okay.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch,
some
he turned
Twix
into
ice
a
cream?
runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball,
They don't have any, it's all right.
Catch it, you have to make them pay some.
And now here's another interception. Picked off
That's a
at the
touchdown,
47,
boy.
Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I love you, babe.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Come on. Stop playing. Stop doing the same one.
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field
Dang.
position.
Oh, he dropped it.
Advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete. It's
Gotcha.
ball.
I didn't need your help.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Well, Adams planning on coming and laying that boom again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd and a couple. Griffin.
Circle was wide open, but it doesn't matter if you're throwing it like that.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Griffin. Flush to his right. And he can't quite pick it.
Jeez.
No interception so far.
I cannot throw it right now with RG3. I don't know what the heck is wrong with him.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah,
yep.
Nice
RG3, nice.
Selection.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
I'm trying to add stats.
Like you know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And this time not quite to the 30.
56 interceptions.
31-yard line. Darnold, 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Eagles got it, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. To the air again, Darnold. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And he'll be brought down
hurry up,
right
we want to score.
at about the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
It's a pass.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Oh, my God.
Well, they get one back, picking up the late
That
touchdown
is
here,
funny.
but still down big.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. They're all finished in the bout down in Houston. And give that one to the Broncos as they wind up winners. Joe Flacco, 2 touchdown passes in the W. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line.
Let's get out of here.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel
I gotta use the bathroom.
The victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Dolphins, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. Of course, my quarterback doesn't want to be great. Alright. What's this look like? I clinched the first seed already. And the Cowboys is the second seed. Good to see that. We're almost 75, boys.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Let's go.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Where you going?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only
I think
back
this
to the
is the last
20.
NFC East team I gotta play.
Heading out, and they, of course, have made the move. They're going with a rookie, Daniel Jones out of Duke. 6th overall pick in this year's draft. Second QB taken after Kyler Murray. And it's his show now, though he obviously has some awfully big shoes to fill. Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And the offensive starters for the New York Giants.
And we focus on maybe the ultimate home run hitter in the NFL today, and that's running back Saquon Barkley, because teams come into every game with the idea that they want to limit his production and especially his big play ability. But how many times did we watch him in his rookie year where he would be limited throughout the game, and then all of a sudden there he goes out the back door. 50, 60, 70 yards. He's a lot of fun to watch unless you're trying to defend him.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Look at the starters defensively for the Dolphins. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Throwing Jones.
That sucks.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Oh, a heck of a move. Man.
Nope.
So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 9. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. A 1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's got Buck Allen.
They just be juking like crazy. I didn't never get them animations.
Doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe
their kickers, once they get past the 30 trying to kick it, I mean, if they're not past the 30, they go dumb.
Back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
I'm out.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Corey Grant, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Move.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run forward with Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports.
It was so slow that he wasn't able to.
5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 15 now. Griffin, incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. Now it's Griffin. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing. And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Oh, my God.
And he did. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Griffin.
I ran straight into that.
Where to go with it. And he goes down. Dexter Lawrence brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. To throw is RG3. And on that one, the protection just broke down. You've got to have that leverage, don't you? Really something about no man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
How is he not getting blasted?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
Gotcha.
Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Boy.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
Even the Here's Riley Dixon now. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still
No?
early enough.
What are you
Just a
talking
couple
about? It was a one-run play. This announcer is high. I need to drug test these announcers.
They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Here's Griffin. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Griffin. He completes it to Wilson. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Griffin. This taken in by Jakeem Grant.
That was in
18
there.
big yards on that one, and a Miami first. On first down, Griffin. His throw incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin completes it to Hearns. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. On that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Griffin.
Oh, wow. Lord, that was perfect.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin.
Oh my God, this game hates me. It doesn't want this touchdown to happen.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have him looking at 3rd and 10. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sanders' kick is good. So we reach halftime here in a tip. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Rosas now to kick this one away.
That's why they didn't want me to get that touchdown.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. again. Griffin.
Get out of here.
Completion to Wilson.
I saw that coverage.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Caught. It's Wilson. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Oops.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Wilson's got it complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Out of time. God dang.
Corey Grant, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no
in the towel.
Back here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Grant. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3, Griffin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And all the way down
that defense is trash.
4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, Barkley.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He completes it to Tate. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jones operating from the gun.
Give me, oh!
And he can't quite pick it.
That should have been an INT.
So that probably should have been their first.
It should have been.
Fourth down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Oh, dang.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And
I was so close to breaking it.
First and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Griffin, caught by Wilson. They will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
He'd be killing people like Deshaun Jackson.
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Griffin, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. RG3. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open.
Nah, I was running the whole time.
Put it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to get the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
I was trying to hand it off.
Can be something you don't like.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
That's funny.
On 2nd and 9, Griffin. That's complete to his tight end, Mike
Gesicki.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
You should stop throwing it and run it and get us out of here.
First play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison.
Let me guess. Somebody was offsides.
Defense.
Of course.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Throwing Jones.
That should have been a pick.
Holds it in.
I'm assuming these last 2 games, they really don't care about it. 3?
Nice
Last 3
game there,
games?
partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same...
Oh, nice catch.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Cody Latimer, his first touchdown
Wouldn't happen in real life.
of the year. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
Oh, wow, that was a
because
good run.
I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st
We ain't
down.
last now. We were freaking ranked 30th.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
30,
affair.
32nd? 31st? I think it was 31st.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on
RG3.
Griffin.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Forced out.
Oh, wow.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack
He's so
to
slow
Lorenzo
in the pocket.
Carter.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. Flushed out right. He can now look out. Griffin.
Oh, my God.
Wants the football. It's loose. And the Giants have
Oh,
it.
my God.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
It's all right.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Jones. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to
Out of
say
bounds.
incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. That game's gone final now at Heinz Field. And the Bills have wound up winning that football game. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run to help lead the way. Now it's Griffin. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Griffin going to throw it.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
3-16.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Boom. My guy Jerome Baker. Taco Charlton. 77? Yeah. $75 now. Defense 79. We lost once. Nice. Cool. Let's look at these schedules. It's the Colts and the Browns, Patriots and the Chiefs. Let's see it. The Patriots probably. All the Colts. Wilson, my guy. We'll play the Colts, okay. Oh wait, that's gonna be it for this one.